Hi, welcome back to Geared Mind. On today's episode, we review Cross Machine Tools UHPR Mod 2 rail. The AR-15 has tons of accessories. The market is literally full of them. But one of the most useful accessories for the AR-15 is an aftermarket rail or handguard. Let's face it, if you bought a budget rifle, more than likely you're going to want to put a quality rail on there compared to what they put on there. And if you're building one, you definitely want to put a quality rail. So how do you go about picking one? Well, for starters, it's a lot of personal preference. How long you want the rail? Do you want it lighter or heavier duty? Do you want pick rails on the side or on the top, or key mod or M-lock? So you got to answer those questions. But on the flip side, you want a quality manufacturer. And Cross Machine Tool is definitely one of those manufacturers. They're not new to the AR-15 game. They've been doing it for several years now. They've been making upper and lower receivers for some time. But in the last year or so, they've started making type rails. So at this point, right now, as the date of this video, they have, I believe, 5 different rails. And this is the UHPR Mod 2. So now we're going to take a closer look at the CMT UHPR 13.7-inch Model 2. So this is how it comes. And pop it open here. And we'll throw that off to the side there. So it's wrapped up. And you've got your hardware already installed. And the instructions are wrapped up inside. Super easy instructions, no issues installing it. I've installed 2 so far, and all of their rails are using the same style barrel nut and attachment as you see here, so no issues whatsoever. And go ahead and rip one there. You get a sticker. And here is your single-use wrench for the barrel nut that attaches to your socket set. So first thing I will want to do, I'm going to go ahead and weigh it. Now the one line, it's 10.2 ounces total weight, including all the hardware. So your barrel nut is right here. Alright, well, I'm getting 10.41. So, a few features about the rail. The rail itself is 6000 series extruded aluminum, mil-spec type 3, class 2 hard black anodized. So it is a high quality, good to go aluminum rail. You see there, it is skeletonized at the top. You can see that. Of course, we got some cool also skeletonized. We've got M-lock on the 3, 6, and 9 o'clock, all the way to the end, more or less. And then you have QD sockets forward and aft on both the 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock sides. So you also have a bipod mount and or sling mount. This is only for the 13.7 and 15-inch models. So it's tapped for that. You see that hole right there. We'll set that off to the side. And let's go ahead and take this barrel nut out and let you take a look at it. So you got the 2 screws, and then you have 2 mounting pieces on either side. You see here. And the barrel nut should slide right out. So there's your barrel nut. This is how it would fit on. The barrel nut itself is 7075 aluminum, type 3 class 2 hard anodized. Another great thing that a lot of good rail companies do is add these tabs, these anti-rotation tabs, so when they mount into the upper receiver, you're not having to worry about it rotating. It is very tight, so you do have to put a little pressure on there, maybe hit it with a rubber mallet to get it to slide back, but it's not a big issue. So right here is all your mounting utensils. And just so we have an idea, this thing is super lightweight. It almost feels like I'm not even holding anything. And just hair over an ounce. So a lot of people are using 7075 aluminum for the barrel nut. Geisley is another company that's doing so besides CMT. So it's a very good material to use for that purpose, especially keeping with the lightweight, comparing it to steel itself. The inner diameter of the handguard is 1.315 inches. The outer diameter is 1.378. The UHPR rails are designed for most low-profile gas blocks, so as you see right here, if you could tell, I've got a low-profile gas block here. It's a carbine length gas system, and I've also used Ballistic Advantage gas blocks with no problem whatsoever. They fit under The UHPR rails just fine. So I haven't found a gas block it hasn't fit under that is designed as a low profile. So you should be good to go with that. So here's a close-up of the QD attachment points. They are anti-rotate for all sections. So no worries there. Cross Machine Tool has been around a long time, 1993 in fact, and they are a veteran-owned company. So they've been machining a lot of cool things for a long time. And it shows their fit and finish of this rail itself and the other rails that I've handled are top notch. Even with this amount of skeletonization. Is that a word? Skeletonization. It is today. So the amount of just open-ended, but it still feels solid. It's not a teeny tiny rail, but it's plenty. If you like the C-hook, you can totally do the C-clamp method. I'm getting carpal tunnel doing this right now. But it will work if you want to do the C-clamp, or if you have the more traditional, or of course you can put any type of vertical foregrip or anything like that that mounts via Picatinny rail if you add that, and obviously M-lock. So bottom line, what do I think about the UHPR Mod 2? Honestly guys, I think it's one of my favorite rails that I've ever used. I think it strikes the balance between being lightweight and strong and durable, and it looks great. And let's be honest, looks matter. And if you don't think looks matter, what are you doing with your life? I think it's a fully functional tactical handguard. It would work great for folks that are doing 3-gun or whatever, that don't want a super lightweight fiberglass, carbon fiber, whatever handguard. Maybe a double duty type rifle. This handguard would do that in my opinion. And I'm not just saying that because CMT sent this to me. They didn't send it to me. In fact, I bought not one, but 2 rails with my own money. So if that doesn't give you a resounding what I think about this handguard, I don't know what does. So that being said, I highly recommend this rail and any other CMT rail for that matter. And if you have one, why don't you comment below how you like it? If you don't have a rail, why don't you comment about how you love this video? Maybe you love my beard or this awesome Black Sheep Warrior logo tee. Go ahead and go to mtgtactical.com to get yours today. They have other tactical gear and clothing as well. 10% off, coupon code GearedMind. There, saved you some money right there. And that's indefinite, so you can use that at any moment, like right now or 10 seconds from now or whatever. Go ahead and use it. It helps me out. It helps you out. It's a win-win situation, guys. What else do we have here? Go ahead and like, give it a thumbs up, and go ahead and subscribe if you haven't. There's other great videos coming up. As I mentioned earlier, there'll be another CMT rail here soon and a few other goodies along the way. So, giveaway. Yeah, we'll be doing a giveaway soon. Yep, giveaway coming soon.